I'm a little nervous because Snow White is at the same time as our panel. So I figured I could be a bit divisive and sell out to whoever was listening, and I was going to say that maybe Paul and I would take our clothes off or something,
Right.
just to get the attendance, even if it was for 5 minutes. I don't think anyone's going to really care about that, so we scratched the idea.
Gotcha. We've seen since the beginning of the show. The show began, and Damon was kind of the bad guy of the brothers. Now we have things kind of switching around going into this season. What does Damon think of this scenario with what's happened with Stefan?
Damon's really pissed off about that. I think ultimately he tried for 2 seasons to get Stefan to do what he wanted him to do. Eat and destroy everything in their path. 2 seasons he tried this, couldn't get him to do it. Now he's running around with some guy Damon hates. He's stuck in Mystic Falls. He's in love with this girl that he can't have. A, she doesn't want him, and B, it's his brother's girl. So that's just not cool, even for Damon.
Right.
And I think this is not the way he saw his life. He's had his heart broken. He's been stepped on a couple times. He's been kicked around. He's been beaten up. He's been bitten. He's thinking to himself, why the hell am I here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what is his next step? Is he going to sort of just push Stefan away even further, or is he going to go to him and try to sort of take on Klaus?
I think he knows that he's doing this to protect his brother. He did it to save his brother. Kind of a nice thing.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure Damon is thinking, you should have just let me die, you bastard. I honestly don't even know what he's going to do. Because we're only shooting the first episode right now. And I just read the second one on the plane yesterday coming here. And what's great is these dynamics that are starting to take place with Stefan and Klaus and Elena and Damon and Alaric's all confused. He's out there. That guy's had the worst luck. And now we just have these really cool little groups of sort of pods of these characters that are sort of linking, and these strange bedfellows are sort of coming together. And I think it makes it interesting because then you really mix it up. And we have an incredible cast, and we have phenomenal writers. So let's shake it up.
Last thing I got to ask, do you enjoy, and I know I do as a viewer, but do you enjoy when Damon lapses, as it were, and suddenly kills someone again?
That is what I live for. And I know it's a little sadistic, but it's the alcoholic who is in the bar. It's so hard. I mean, that's the other thing I really miss what we were doing in season 1 was you could feel, it was palpable, how difficult it is to live a life or to be something you're not, even though what you were is ugly and monstrous, and it's just not cool to be that way. Fighting against that, fighting against your every urge to do something that's horrific, but it's just who you are. And you really got a sense of, how do I articulate this properly? You really got a sense of that struggle, the push-pull. And now, Stefan does it so well, and he's sort of letting go of that momentarily. And Damon is having to hold on to it. Hold on to it meaning he's got to hold the fort down. So he's now has to really fight those urges. And I love it when he lapses because he becomes a booze hound and sorority girls and,
all that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff.